everybody, welcome to another video. You've joined me at the O'Reilly's parking lot. I came here just to get some header gaskets, but as you can see, our voltage regulator seems to be not working. The whole drive here is about 12.4 under load and obviously 11.9 at idle. So hopefully they have a voltage regulator here and I can just get that changed in the parking lot, head back home, let it cool down, and then we'll change the header gaskets. Just do basic work on this thing. Lucky to have a standard. It's not a Blue Streaks. I don't know if it's made in America. Could be. I know the Blue Streaks are 100% are, but we'll see. Hopefully this fixes our problem. She's pretty crusty and it's been dented a little bit, so probably wouldn't hurt. Well, we gained a little bit of volts. I think our alternator's getting bad. Pretty sure it's a bad alternator, which I got a Chinese alternator, and you know, you get what you pay for. It lasted about 2 years, but hopefully we'll limp it home and I'll do some more looking on it, maybe figure something out. I think I have a spare alternator that might work. We'll figure it out, I hope. I reckon I'm gonna hop this battery into there so I can move this out and then put this underneath the carport. Just, you know, it's hot and shade is nice sometimes. I really got to get back to working on this thing. This thing's almost finished. I just kind of gave up on it. It looks pretty decent, and I think our battery's dead. There's a battery in it, and I thought I just had it unhooked, but it was hooked up, so I think I will actually have to switch the batteries out and then switch them back, but that's how it goes. Got a better tripod for you fellas. Still haven't got a mic because my charging port doesn't work, but you know how it goes. These things are heavier when you take them in and out 5 different times. This battery doesn't fit in there very good. I hope I can make this work. Aha. Allegedly, that'll work. Ah. It looks nice, it just needs finished. I need to get that finished so I can drive it to work. All right, let's see what we can tackle. I'm gonna let this cool down while I go look for a alternator. It is charging. It's like 12.6 and it won't stay out of that. Like it stays 12.6 when you're under load, but at idle it's about 11.9 as you guys saw. So maybe it's just a bad wire or something. We'll take a look at that. I just want to prepare for the worst because I can't afford a new alternator right now. Oh look, I found it right away. That's not gonna work. I think this is a 3rd gen alternator. I think this is 3rd gen and that one's 2nd gen. And I know that you can do a conversion on them because these are internally regulated and obviously this one's externally regulated. I think it would bolt up. I just don't know how to wire it to work. It is a Motorcraft unit though. So is the bracket. So she's complete OEM. Let me do some research and see how easy this is to do, because if it ain't too bad, this probably does put out more amperage. I think this is a 2nd gen alternator because it's got the extra things here. From what I was seeing, 3rd gen's only got these. I think I'll just prostitute myself and just get another 1st gen alternator. That is, if I even need an alternator. I'm gonna go through these after our engine cools down and hope that something's just loose, because it is kind of a spaghetti mess. But it worked for 2 years, so now it just wants to get upgraded. I'm sure this wire is perfect. We have a little bit better voltage now. Now we're up to about 13 volts under load. Bring it back down, we're about 12.5. You guys think this is good enough? I don't know. I have concluded we have a bad alternator. We are at, a high reading for where we usually are. Now we're up about 13.2. But the reason why we are at that is because I bypassed our voltage regulator. I just shorted across it. That way our regulator is active all the time and it draws power. So yeah, we have a bad alternator, and I will show you how I did that test. Took the field wire and the A wire and just put them together. They create a spark, but that's how you know you have connection. It's just a bad alternator, because if you have these two connected, your alternator should just peg out at like 17 volts. Yeah, it's bad for sure. Also, how you know that you have this connected right, 12.38, we connect them, it starts drawing power. When it starts drawing power, that's how you know that you have it activated. Because now that our wires are disconnected, we're about 11.6. Obviously, it's not going to go any higher because we don't have our exciter wire hooked up. So it's just spinning without being activated. So I reckon I'm going to have to go in debt momentarily so I could get an alternator for this thing. But we all have to go to work sometime. Alright, let's try to get this alternator off. I already got the bottom bolt with the bracket off, so it should just fall off. Yep. I'm going to try to grab hold of it and pull it all out as one piece so I can see what's on the back of this in terms of my connections. Let's see here, don't let me forget. That's how all that goes. Alright, you got that? Sweet, because I'll forget by tomorrow. Got our alternator out, and this whole post, they all spin at once. Same with this one. So this one just free spinning, as well as this one. That's why I had to cut them off. I'm sure that contributes. But I mean, it sounds all right, but it's already been remanned. think I got this off eBay when I first bought the truck. So it lasted. That's all that matters. It's gonna be a core now. You fellas better not forgot where those went, because I just started cutting. All right, I've decided while I wait for parts to come in, I'm gonna go ahead and change those header gaskets. It's not too hard. You have to take off that little like wire organizer, and then obviously your exhaust, but I just got 2 straight pipes, so it's 2 muffler clamps and then the 3 bolts. So it's not too hard. It's just my muffler clamp is out in the sun, and that's not very fun, but oh well. See, I think it's a 16. It is now 16. I think these are 11s. Yeah. Cool. This will probably be easy. Wait a second. I have technology. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to take the exhaust off the collectors. Pretty sure these are the ones that are 16s. Oops. Oh, dang it. Dang old Wah was wanting to be my best friend. I don't want to be his best friend. I'm a little scared of him. It's really hard to show what's going to go on, but trust me when I say this is gonna suck. I'll get my drill and try to clean up these gasket surfaces. Another problem that I saw is on this side. 1, 2, and then there's one on this side. 3 spark plugs are just hand tight. Huh. Interesting. Also, here's the passenger side gasket. And then there's the driver's side gasket. You can guess why it sounded terrible. I think I'm gonna put blue Loctite on these this time. We got some holage in our exhaust system here. I didn't weld this. I took this to a shop. Let me get this fixed. Oh, I wasn't recording. Oh. You guys missed my awesome welding montage. You can see, it's probably, you know, not aesthetically pleasing, but no holes. All right, got all my parts. I'm gonna put the headers back on first. I mean, she's gonna climb under there, pull that up while I put everything on there. What side do you wanna do first, passenger or driver?
Passenger.
Okay, well, that's great because the creeper's already down there. We'll tackle this and figure it out. All right, we got the headers all put on. That went pretty easy. Now we're gonna go ahead and rewire some of this stuff because it was all kind of put together with cheap, thin wire. We're just gonna future-proof it and do it right this time. You guys did remember how this is wired, right? There we go. Regulated like that. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a new one anyways. I guess before it was like 12.2 and 11.9, so at least we're more consistent. That's with the headlights on, and then you turn on the heater. Man, that's weird. Well, we got it going. It's about 13.2. Still a little low, but it's higher than the 12.3 that it was. Also, we forgot to pick up a tool, but this test drive's going good. Of course, we had to keep it open headers and drive through town and wake all the old people up. This thing runs better now that I tightened down those spark plugs. Yep. Well, fellas, I reckon that's going to do it for this episode. We accomplished something. We need to tune this thing again. After I tighten those spark plugs, it is running a little different. Kind of choppy. We'll fix that. But we're still, I guess that counts as charging. Because when you're driving, it's a 13.1. It's only a 60 amp alternator. I think it'll be fine. I think it definitely needed it, because when we were sitting here with the lights off the other day, if you remember, it was at like 11.9 volts. So it was on its way out. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. See what I come up with next, because we're not done with this.